It looks like the positive impact of the Sahel leaders, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, is now extending to the East and Central Africa. Now, Democratic Republic of Congo has arrested 3 Chinese citizens related to a possession of gold bars, related to illegal mining, possession of an substances, and then also money laundering and others. There are 6 charges that has been, they have been charged with 6 cases. Hello, I am Mahlet Ayele, your host at Connect Africa, bringing you the latest from the continent. Now, the Democratic Republic of Congo, following Mali from the Sahel states, has arrested 3 Chinese citizens due to an illegal mining in the country. Now, these Chinese citizens are sentenced to 7 years in prison, and also they were arrested in possession of gold bars, $400,000 in cash, and found guilty of illegal activities linked to the artisanal mining sector. Now, DRC is starting going after illegal mining is not for the first time. I think Felix Tshisekedi, back in end of November last year, has also sued Apple for illegal mining, for taking minerals from a conflict zone, so indirectly making Apple to be an accomplice. In fact, recently Apple has responded to that, but this is really a positive action from DRC. And now they have arrested 3 Chinese. I'm not saying that it's only the Chinese, or there are many illegal mining going on in DRC using the conflict in the region as a camouflage, so that they can do whatever they want. Some of them, in fact, finance it so they can continue looting the resources, the minerals from DRC. So this is really a step that needs to be encouraged. So let's see in detail what's happening. Now, these 3 Chinese citizens or nationals are to stand on trial since in Democratic Republic of Congo because of their illegal mining or unlicensed extraction of many precious and strategic minerals from the conflict zone, that is from the eastern part of the country. Now, this is what the man said, the lawyer, the community lawyer, when he was asked, because he's the one who laid, suing these Chinese nationals. So he said, quote, "This is an educational trial that should normally serve as a wake-up call to all Chinese nationals who think they can leave China, arrive in Kitutu, Kibe, Lugushawa, Kamituga, or Muwenga, and behave," these are all the towns in DRC, "and behave as if they were in their own room without even paying the hotel fees," said this is a lawyer, Christian Wanduma, a lawyer representing the community. So I'm going to invite you the video of him speaking. Wait a second.
A Congolese court has sentenced 3 Chinese citizens to 7 years in prison after they were found guilty of illegal activities linked to the artisanal mining sector. A judge in Bukavu found the defendants guilty on Tuesday of money laundering, illegal purchase, and possession of mineral substances, and other charges. They were also ordered to pay a fine equivalent to $600,000 and permanently banned from Congo once their sentences are served. Throughout the trial, the defendants said they had not known they were breaking Congolese law. They were acquitted of charges, including fraud and illegal mineral extraction for lack of evidence. Their lawyers said they would appeal. Christian Wen Duma is a lawyer representing local communities.
This is an educational trial that should normally serve as a wake-up call to all Chinese nationals who think they can leave China, arrive in Kitutu, Kibe, Lagushua, Kamituga, or Mwanga, and behave as if they were in their own room without even paying the hotel fees. And that is what brings us joy.
The trio are the first Chinese nationals.
So imagine they were not even, when they were caught, they were not even paying the hotel bills for the rooms that they were staying in. I really don't know how they think of themselves. They're really worse. You just say, who are you? How could you do that? So this must be really, I don't know what they were thinking. It's just crazy, but it just shows you how this is really worse, how the Chinese are considering the Congolese people, and to the extent that gives them the liberty to stay in a hotel without paying the bill for the rooms that they are staying in. So really well done with the lawyer and the judge. Sometimes this judge also can be corrupted, so that wasn't the case in this situation. So well done really for the community lawyer and for the court for doing this. Now following this, people will get the courage also to expose more and more all the ill functional things that they are seeing in their own environment. So let's dive into this just to bring you more on the Chinese. Now, in addition to the prison sentence, what's happening is that also the judge ordered to pay a fine equivalent to $600,000, and they are also permanently banned from Congo once the sentence is served, meaning after they serve that 7 years, they cannot come back to DRC. He acquitted them also of charges, meaning the judge too, including fraud and illegal mineral extraction for lack of evidence. The defendants had pleaded guilty to 4 of the 7 charges against them, but said throughout the trial that they had not known they were breaking Congolese law before they were arrested, which was on January 4th. So they were saying, okay, we admit what we are doing, we were doing it, but we didn't know that it was illegal. That's what they are saying. So they know that in any country standard, the sovereign country standard, that to do with unlicensed to extract minerals without having a license is illegal. I mean, simple. How could you say that you don't know that you are breaking the law? Okay, that's one. That's really a joke. So their lawyers said they would appeal the ruling. These are probably Congolese lawyers. Let's see what the Chinese government would say on this one. Okay, Congo has, in the past have been fighting to stop this illegal mining, but with all the conflict that's going on in the eastern part of the country, it was really hard. But from the minerals that are illegally extracted, you have cobalt, copper, gold, diamonds, and other minerals, and you have all these also minerals that are needed for this electrical industrialization, for energy industrialization that people are using for EVs, electric vehicles, and others, and smartphones as well. So China is one of the top extractor from that country legally, and now, as you can see, illegally as well. So protesters in DRC took the streets in Bukavu city last week after Chinese men arrested on suspicion of illegal mining. So that is, people really support this. Look at one of the civil society leaders said, listen, quote, our minerals are being plundered by companies that are mostly Chinese owned, and our people remain in extreme poverty. The roads are very dilapidated. we have difficulty accessing drinking water, healthcare, education, electricity, employment, name it. So these are all our problems, but these people come and continue to loot our minerals. So this situation has gone far too long and it must end now. And what they have done, it's not that maybe 600 to pay 600,000 fine for this from this Chinese people will help all the problems in DRC, but the precedent that it is setting for others also to come confidently for the DRC people, for the Congolese people, when they see that this illegal mining, to come to the court, to go to the lawyer, and all these things is what is really what adds value in this, because they have been saying this for years. They know what is going on, but they were not sure that if they will be accepted, if they, if what they are going to complain will be heard. Now that it has started, also the government is in it, then it will set a precedent also for others to follow that suit. So thank you very much for tuning in. This is what we wanted to bring you from DRC. I have not been here for a while, for 3, 4, 5 days. I took off days from 7 January or 8 January, where is it, from around Ethiopian Christmas time, but I'm back, so we will keep on bringing you what's happening in the continent, so stay tuned in. So next up is we will bring you President Kagame's speech from Abu Dhabi during this during their meeting, all the African leaders in Abu Dhabi. But let us know in the comment section on this one, what do you think of DRC arresting these illegal miners, these Chinese citizens, and how many of you do you know what's going on in your country? Also, do you have illegal miners in your country? And also, I believe that what is happening in the Sahel has really set a good precedent for African countries, to have that courage to fight when they see an injustice. And, this was something unthinkable before, right? We haven't heard of this. And Mali has been seizing those illegally mined golds and, arresting and fining the illegal miners from Australia to Canada. And now, finally, that mining company is going to stop because Mali said, you're not going to ship this. These are illegally extracted from my own land. Okay, so that definitely has set an example for DRC. Let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this? Hello, Black Magic. You said, I'm relieved to hear that they will serve there. Exactly. So thanks again. And let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this? Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give us a like if you think what we bring you was relevant enough. Share the video with others. And support us through our PayPal account and buy me a coffee link. You can find it in the description section. That was it from me for now, and I'll see you in the next one.